Good evening, everyone. I have a message for all the warlocks that are trying to warlock in Ohio, Cincinnati, Ohio. Let me tell you something. You already been banned. This for the warlocks in the Eastern Stars. You already been banned from many of the Masonic groups. Okay. First of all, in this city, in Cincinnati, you hold no authority. First of all, when you look at the pyramid, okay, you're straight at the bottom because the Masons and the Masonics is originally in England. Okay, a lot of people are in a wrecking type energy because they couldn't sacrifice me. They couldn't get any type of poisons to work, any type of magic solutions or spell sort of solutions. And now a lot of them are in a state of solitude, because you are not able to solidify yourself. A true warlock, a true wizard, a true witch, aren't bitches, aren't pussies, aren't out here trying to do any and everything to manipulate, to maneuver. See, as a child, I was surrounded by Masons and people in the Masonic, organizations, witches and warlocks and wannabe warlords. But let me tell you something. I come from a family of genuine warlocks, wizards, ones that are pure, witches that are pure, okay, that don't go around fucking with people to get what they want. And then you got a lot of people trying to raise their status, by going around just trying to manipulate people's energies and souls and attires. The reason why you're at the bottom of the podium, which is the pentagram, the triangle, is because you're not worthy. You haven't used your spiritual gifts to uplift and to make things better. And the thing is, you're not even a true warlock. You're not even a true Eastern Star Masonic. You're not even a true witch. How do I know that? Because let me tell you something about witchery. You could just be authentic with it. You don't have to walk around with trying to manipulate people energies or do real ritualistic things, such as, a lot of people claim they go to churches, but you don't go to church. You may be in a building, which is in your house, sitting around different altars, and you feed off ego, you feed off of pride, you don't, your strength doesn't come with love, light, and peace. Your strength comes from pride and arrogance and just your ego. Excuse me. But we all know that the tower is here. We all know that everything that was done, to me growing up, a lot of people did memory magic on me so that whoever I came in contact with, I wouldn't even remember. See, a lot of people didn't realize I didn't care for people's names because they weren't never going to be part of my vision for moving forward and going up, ascending my ascension. It's funny that when I was in contact with people, I always told people my vision to want to help them, achieve, open doors, and I told people, like, I will have the city, the state's lights off. See, they didn't believe me. See, I'm still in the waiting process of the process of eliminations. And the funny thing is, a lot of people are truly being shunned from their own environments, their own family, they've been banned from the Masons organizations, because you're bringing a lot of towers, you're bringing a lot of expectations and a lot of spectacles, a lot of things that are supposed to be secret, are being exposed because a lot of people were under oath, but everybody was out for themselves, a lot of people don't understand that the government jobs are part of the Masonic organizations, the Masons, the Eastern Stars, like churches, cathedrals, and Presbyterians, and especially Baptist churches. You got the Christian churches, which those are mainly what's they call low profit, and then the organizations, how they get money and all types of essentials to essentiate. Since I've been part of the system has been making money off of me. Masonic organization. See, I'm under the care of the government, the CIA, the NSA, and a lot of people fail to realize that they think that I'm in their care. The government watching you. People don't realize that they are being watched. Because long as I'm around, they have to watch. And people thought that they can do things to me. Do you understand why the government is actually watching me? People don't understand the extraterrestrials and the different sightings. Like I said on my previous video, you can't treat things like Area 51. There is no fences, but there's still protocols. So as long as I'm in certain environments, the CIA, the FBI is going to watch me. People think that I'm under mental health court because I have mental health issues. That's not true. I'm under courts because they know that I am not of this world. I don't come from this world. They know that the Gisanzu, they know that the spiritual powers that I have, the magic, the tools, I have the abilities to make sure that people, places, and things fall. That's why I always told people, don't make me angry. Karma is on my side. Karma works for me. See, me and Karma have a connection, a respect connection, in the spiritual realm. See, people were thinking they can siphon my gifts, not understanding that the Masons don't need you, the Masons don't want you, the Eastern Stars don't need you. See, they need somebody that's authentic, somebody that's already born with the gifts, born with, call me the morning star, because I am of light. I've been through the darkness. I've came to the light. I'm able to be be by myself and still know what's going on. You know, the towers, the wars that's going on in the city. You know, so many shootings and so many broken homes. You know, a lot of people fail to realize that once I get my properties back, I am tearing all those houses down. You're not welcome to live in any of them. I want the land. See, if people would have respected me in the beginning, you know, you would have been deemed worthy enough to be able to have a new beginning, a new ending to your brand new beginning. You know, but since people wanna walk around deeming themselves as warlocks and witches, there's nothing wrong with wizards and witches and warlords. There's nothing wrong with it. But you have to understand the balance of things. See, people thought that I wasn't strong. People thought that I was nothing. Now people realizing that I was everything they wanted and everything that they need right now. You know, like I said, my past is gone. I don't hold no hard feelings. I harbor no hate, no sort of aggression, none of that. You know, because I know that with God all things are possible. And I know that the world needs me, you know. And I know that the world doesn't need the people that were previously in my life. They don't need them. You know, because if they needed you, you would still be in my life. You have to understand that. You have to understand that I don't even say prayers anymore for people. I don't pray for people. You know, I pray when I say prayers, I give thanks. You know, I don't pray for the people's from my past, for them to be healed and be saved. No, I don't. You know why? Because people are still doing rituals in the background. People are still spending my money. People are still stealing. People are still bribing people. People are still trying to steal, kill, and destroy me. You know, so there's no prayers needed for you. See, people need to understand that with prayer comes consequences. You got to understand that just because you ask for forgiveness and you talk to God and say, "Okay, God, I want to come to you as a sinner, as a child, and I need help." You got to understand that just because you pray, you still got to deal with the consequences. And people are praying now, PRA instead of PREY. You know, because they see that they're being hit from every side. You know, people thought that going against me in a barbaric way was going to cause me to just flip out. No, it's not going to cause me to flip out. Because you know what? I'm here for the whole universe. I always stand with the spiritual side. I really... And this might sound harsh to people, but I'm a truthful person, and I believe in honesty. Honesty is my integrity. In the end, I will always side with the spiritual side. You know, the mortals cannot be helped. You know, but nature, you know, I'm here still getting my karma, getting my justice. You know, because people are still hiding. People are still working to hinder me, you know, and cause chaos on my journey. You know, and people fail to realize that I never had a twin flame here. You know, my twin flame is God, is the light and the dark. It's balance. It's yin and yang. See, I'm not I may have went through this journey growing up, you know, with abuse and neglect. But at the end of the day, I am so proud of me. You know, because I'm grateful that I don't have to add characters to my story that does not deserve to be part of my story. You know, people only want to be in their lives so they can get money. You know, even if it's my name on a piece of paper. You know, people, the government thinks, and the people, you know, that's overseeing my mental health, they think that I don't know that they're getting money for watching me. But I know you're getting lots of money for watching me. Like I said, the CIA, the FBI, the NSA, and Interpol is watching me. You know, because they know that the world is going the way it's going because of what people were doing to me. All those witch doctors and, you know, in the city, in the state, across overseas, and the people actually bribing people and got just spending my money just to kill me. You know, you got to understand that money's cursed. You look at Judas. You see that Judas tries to give the money back to Pilate, but they said no, we don't want that. So what did Judas go do? Hang himself in a potter's field. You know, but people need to understand that you can't flee anything. You know what? People were doing hexes on me since I was a child and poisoning me and sending different just warfare towards me. Now people seeing that not only will their children, their family experience what I experienced, you will see vengeance from God. Why? Because you knew who I was. You chose to still kill and try to destroy me. You chose to go against God. You chose to use my resources, things that belong to me. You chose to betray God when you betrayed me. So, you have to understand that there's no pity party for any of you all. You know, I don't pray for you. I don't. You know, because even with prayer, you still don't learn your lessons. You think that I'm sorry is good enough. People still haven't told me what they did. You know, but the thing is, I'm seeing it in all types of states. You know, and I'm grateful that I didn't get an apology. I'm grateful that people didn't tell me what was going on, because you're liars. You're thieves. You know, you're not able to tell the truth. You're still living lies. You're still trying to mask and conceal what is going on. You know, a lot of people think that, I don't know, a lot of people are going through court situations right now. A lot of people are on dockets right now. A lot of judges, a lot of lawyers, a lot of people in the courtrooms trying to make deals with their lawyers. But I'm going to tell you something. Just because you're making a deal with the court doesn't mean that's going to go by me or God. You know, you're still going to get your karma. You're still going to get death, pestilence, war, and famine. Do you really think because you're bargaining with morals that's gonna fly with the ethers, with the spiritual realm? Do you really think? Let me tell you something. When you are in the business of spirituality, when you are a witch, warlock, warlord, whoever you represent, okay, you still have to deal with the consequences of the ethers. The physical realm does not outrank the ethers or the spiritual realm. You got to understand that. And I sign and I stand with the spiritual realm. So all those hexes and spells and all those ciphering my energy and cloaking my memory and erasing my memories and trying to trade off your memories with my memories and cause puzzles and jigsaw. Look here. You're still going to fall by the wayside. I don't care what the courts are trying to accomplish for you. I don't care what your lawyers are trying to persuade the judges to do. You know, I stand with the spiritual realm, which means you're going to be judged. And you're going to be judged accordingly. And let me tell you something. And also the court system is going to be judged accordingly. See, you don't play with me. Steal my shit. Then watch me. Then don't even tell me what's going on. Then sit here and lie in my face. You know, people don't understand why I know so much. I know so much because people don't tell the truth. People wouldn't tell me what's going on because they do everything behind my back. They can't do anything in my face. You know, it's like, I know you're not shit. I know you're not worth anything. I know you're an empty vessel. I know you sold your soul. I know you've been banned from the Masonic and the Eastern. So I know that you've been cut. You know, I know that you're going through purgatory right now. I know you're losing money. I know you're losing businesses. I know you're losing houses. I know you're losing cars, but guess what? None of that belongs to you. So truly, what have you lost? What have you gained? You know, because you need a perspective. You need to gain some insight. So yeah, I don't care what's going on with your lawyers and with your courts and what you're doing with the paperwork and trying to make deals and come up with different bargains. See, you can't bargain with God. You cannot bargain with me. You know, and thing is, like I said, I don't pray for you. I don't, because people take prayer as okay, I'm sorry, but let me go or go in the background and still fuck around. And just in case nobody finds out. Doesn't work like that. So thank you.